Sprawling, shiny and still growing, this is Apple's Cork campus, a hub for almost 5,000 jobs, stretching between one of the city's more deprived neighbourhoods and some of Ireland's famous green pastures beyond. Our camera was invited in to see what Apple has built here and what's still to come. A new wing will soon rise above this earth, accommodating another 1,000 workers. We were allowed to see the grounds. We were not allowed to talk to anyone about the EU's order for Apple to pay 13 billion euros in taxes it's said to have avoided through a deal with the Irish government. But this tour carries a not very subtle message, just like the image Apple released of its founder, Steve Jobs, visiting the company's original operation on this site more than 35 years ago. Apple's message: all of this has nothing to do with tax dodging. Rather, it's proof that Apple is committed to Ireland, that it's been here for decades, investing, changing people's lives. And here in Cork, it is very hard to find people who disagree with that. On the streets of the city, there is an overwhelming sense of defiance.
Take all! Take all!
Many here believe the EU has overstepped, and they credit Apple with first transforming Cork and later helping the city recover from the dark days of the 2008 financial crisis.
How are you guys? You well?
Pat O'Connell has been selling fish here since the 60s. He says many of his customers work for Apple.
It's a phenomenal investment. It is now a huge part of Cork. And without Apple, through this recession, I don't think Cork would have survived as well as it did. I mean, we had two things which saved us. One was Apple, one was our pharmaceutical industry, both very much foreign direct investment.
Lord Mayor Des Cahill tells me Apple's investment also helped encourage many other multinationals to invest in the region.
Apple is such a strong brand, EMC is such a strong brand, Pfizer's. We have a lot of the top brands here, but certainly led by Apple back in 1980 when Fords and Dunlops shut down.
You can't escape the view here that Ireland should fight the EU and not take Apple's billions because the tech giant already contributes through creating wealth and jobs. But it's not a unanimous view. One of Ireland's key opposition parties, Sinn Féin, says the EU ruling should not be appealed. Instead, Sinn Féin says Ireland should take the money and put it to good use.
There's no question that we can continue to be a place that companies such as Apple invest in and have a healthy taxation base and invest in services.
It's likely the EU ruling is just one step in a long legal process as Ireland and Apple send their lawyers to court. They both deny doing anything wrong and both fear the ultimate consequence will be reduced foreign investment in a country whose economy now depends on it. Phil Black, CNN, Cork, Ireland.